Welcome back to the Sun and Moon Tarot. Today we will find what is good and what is hidden. I hope you're well and staying blessed, enjoying life wherever you are. This is a little bit of a late Pisces season read. I'm filming on March 3rd. It is technically Pisces season. It's the lunar eclipse in Virgo day. Full moon. Hope you enjoy the read. This is our end of the year kickoff read, as Pisces is the elder of the zodiac scale. I was going through storage and I actually pulled out an old Rider-Waite deck that I have not used in like at least a year, y'all. I'm really excited to use it for the reads. I hope you like it. This is my air sign read, actually. Hey everybody. If you do have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, highly aspected, this read is likely for you. Hope you are not having a terrible Mercury retrograde. Hope you're enjoying the Pisces season. Hope you're enjoying the end of the snake here, the beginning of the dark horse here. I heard some people trying to call it a fire horse. No, it's dark horse. Anyway, we're going to continue forward. Air signs. I don't know. I feel like I'm forgetting something. If I mess up, I will restart and I'll chatter on some more per usual. Yeah. If you have a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, highly aspected, this reads likely for you. Let's find out what's good and what is hidden. Oh, right. The nudity thing. These have been in storage since YouTube started cracking down on tarot readers. So it does have a nudity as the norm. It's not like excessive or anything, but I just have to remember to cover it. Also, of course, I'm moving, so my layouts have been off and on, flipped around, moved, and it is different. This read, it will be different for Aries season as well. I hope you like it. Feel free to comment. I actually really like your comments. I don't think I said this in every video. I know that I said it in one of the elemental videos for Pisces season, but I did appreciate the comment from one of my viewers that said she said that she was having a hard time hearing me, so I did buy a mic. I like having a microphone now. I agree, actually, it's much easier to hear me in comparison than just my phone speaker or my recording speak, whatever you want to call it. Okay, y'all. Air signs. You do have 2 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, and the Judgment card in the recent past. Oof, I don't know what this means. Sorry. Not this. We'll get to the reversal card in a minute. That's okay. You got a lot going on here. I can't say I'm surprised. Oh, that's way too many cards. I'm not taking that. Hey, I mean it. 3 cards. 3 or nothing. 3 or nothing. That is 1. Do you have 2 more for me? Oh, actually you do. Okay, I'll take it. I'm not gonna read them. Okay. Queen of Wands fell out. Sorry. Oh, we didn't even do that. Okay. So in terms of order, we talked about this fell out. So the 6 of Pentacles, the Devil card, the King of Wands in reverse, the Queen of Wands upright. For fuck's sake. I'm sorry, I'm cursing in my Pisces season reads, and I never curse. I'd make it a point to not curse like a person. I curse in real life. I curse if you're my friend, if you know me, and in my personal reads, sure, but like on my YouTube channel, I try not to. Although I do select the not for children viewing thing when I upload. Okay, I digress. So, Queen of Wands, 9 of Cups, and the Moon card. And the Sun card is at the bottom of the deck. You're literally watching the Sun and the Moon tarot. These are my favorite cards. But if you've watched my channel, you've heard this rant a million times, so I'm not going to go into it right now. So, focused. I do not think that I talked about layout. So the bottom of the deck is your overall energy for your read or the story theme. This is the recent past, this is the current energy, and this is the future. If you feel like it's timeless, if you watch this when it's not the end of the year, the bang read, right? If you watch this at a different time, then apply it as recent past, current, future energy rather than Aquarius, end of Aquarius season, middle to end. Actually, middle to end. We're going to say middle to end here for good reason. And then this is the current energy of Pisces season, and this is the end of Pisces season, moving into Aries, moving into the new year, right, of the zodiac wheel. So focused. What is the overall energy? Yay! Oh, fuck. We talked about nudity, and then I just... fuck. I'm so sorry. I actually need 2 for this one. Right. Again, I've said this in all my other reads, but you guys don't know this. I don't see the cards as like nudie photos or whatever. It, to me, is a symbolism of the definitions of the cards, so I don't, like, it just doesn't pop in my head like that. So I do have to remember to cover them up. That was what I meant about this deck has not been covered. The Judgment card, damn it. So they do need like little covers for the nude photos so YouTube doesn't get on me. Please, YouTube, leave me alone. It's so stupid. Okay. It's not stupid because a kid could actually accidentally see it. It's not that I don't get it. It's just that okay, I'm gonna drop it. Everyone's argument is right. You should do a different platform instead of YouTube, which I am looking into. Okay. Now we're focused on the Sun card. Now I believe I've covered up all the nudity. I think we're good, air signs. I told you the intro would be long as hell because it has been on every read because there's been like so much going on energy wise, and it's also like there's just a lot going on. It's not just the changes in my life, it's the global changes, it's the energy changes, it's everything. So there's just a lot going on. All right, my beautiful air signs. We are, if you're a Gemini, we are the child. And this, I know the Sun card represents Leo. Please don't fucking argue with me. All right? I know what it represents. But every astrologer, every fucking astrologer that you talk to is going to tell you that represents Gemini. Why? Because we are the child of the zodiac wheel. I am going to drop it. Geminis are the child, having fun under the sun in an innocent manner. This is the air sign way for this end of the year kickoff. We are very, not just Geminis though, okay? All air signs are embodying this energy because this is a general read for elements. So it's for the elemental read. These are the elemental reads. So this is not just for Geminis. This is not like a personal read. This is not, no. This is a elemental read for air signs. So all the air signs are going to be doing this, where they're just like, this is, it's not the last card, of course, of the Major Arcana story. But it is joy, and it's success. It's celebration, it's positive pleasure. I am going to bring this up because the card's here, and I will come back to it later, but the Devil card also represents pleasure. And the reason that I'm bringing this up is because they represent different types of pleasure, right? This is typically thought of as innocent pleasure, where this is more like adult or addictive or sexual. That's what I was trying to get at with adult. Right. That sounds really That sounds like a very pointed message. But if you're learning tarot, this is just general joy, pleasure, like having pleasure in daily tasks and finding childlike happiness in everything. Whereas this is like more like a kind of pleasure. I'm not gonna start giggling like I did in our last read where I was just like chuckling nonstop about the way that I forgot about that until just now. The last row, our future row, was uh it was ominous dark but also humorous to me because I am a Gemini and I could not stop laughing about this, meaning like uh like like a very specific thing about the future and how things would be a little bit different. Not a little bit different, a lot different because of like major changes, um, likely leading to more pleasurable outcomes. I'm sorry that I giggle like a child about everything to do with sex on my channel. I think it's because it's like a public forum and I always get like nervous, like I'm not supposed to be talking about it, but I'm an adult and I'm also a reader, so sex is part of like a major part of life. I'm not being weird. I'm just for some reason I get awkward. And I'm not always like this. Like when I do personal reads, I'm not as awkward. When I do reads for myself, it that varies. Sometimes this stuff makes me laugh even harder when it's for someone that I know, like personally or myself, because then I know like I don't have to pray about it and pull cards and clarification cards. Like I know. And you get it for other people, like when you do personals, because you pray for them, so you're praying for that, the energetic connection, so you get that pull for them. It's just different. Okay, I'm definitely rambling. Air signs, I've been doing this in all the reads, I'm so sorry. But I actually have shit I have to do tomorrow and I need to finish this read, so let's stop chattering. Let's focus. I was laughing about I went on a random tangent when we were talking about these two cards and how they mean different types of pleasure, but we are ultimately going to focus, regrip, okay? The Sun card is for all the air signs who are experiencing true joy, true success, celebration, pleasure in this season. And in your recent past, you did like you I'm this is such a clear cut thing and it's just obvious. You found like innocent joy in starting to make plans to leave either a home situation or a networking collaboration or a situation which is both, and you're becoming very awakened, aware. You're creating that. Oh shit. Oh shit. The Judgment card came out at the end of the year read. All right, we're gonna refocus, shall we? Whoops. Okay, focus. Oh my god. Focus. Leaving home. Leaving a collaboration, creating new collaborations, or connecting with old collaborations, ones that are lifetimes old, to create connections that will create innocent joy and pleasure and connection for everyone. It's a free time. Whether you're leaving a home situation or a friendship, a family, a job, or whatever, you are. It's a choice that has been either forced already or you've known about it for a while and you've known that it's happening, and you're starting to become very clear on it and why, and making the changes that need to happen, and you're just joyous in it because you are now seeing why it had to happen. There's no more pattern recognition or pieces of puzzles or analogies to be put into what you're awakened to anymore. There isn't a question as to what has to be done. It's happening, so you're okay with it. A very air sign way. So in the current energy air signs, you do have, I really hope that my mic has been picking this up because I just realized that it was inside of my sweater the whole time. I will have to double check the soundbite. Oh well. Okay, air signs, I'm sorry. So this energy here, I didn't do a lot of definitions. That's fine. Fuck it. I'm tired and I feel like it's my read anyway, so if I don't want to do that, I don't want to do it. Alright, so the King of Wands in reverse is the only one that I really am like, it's impulsive. Oh, I'm not surprised by this at all. Oh my god, I'm not surprised by this at all. Wow! 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 Fire signs in the reverse, you're just, ugh. Okay, I see it now. Okay, oh my god, I see it now. Wow. Anyway, the king is impulsive, overbearing, impossible expectations. Wow. Okay. You are well aware that you have had a bond in which someone was breadcrumbing you and they are impulsive, overbearing, and they have impossible expectations. They are very focused on what they want from you, and that is it. They literally breadcrumb you. They to some extent create joy and pleasure in your life, but they also breadcrumb you, which creates stress. And then for you, it feels like no matter what plan or what expectation you have for that person or that relationship, no matter what type it is, that it is like those expectations are impossible no matter what, and that joy is actually not possible. Like pleasure is not possible from whatever you walked away from, because um like you're just very awakened to how this relationship, how that person is, how they will act to get what they want, and how they will not give you in return, no matter what you deserve. And you will be the bad guy if you say anything or so much as look upset. Like if you breathe wrong, you're going to be wrong. You're not allowed to say anything, let alone hold them accountable for like actual problems or fuck ups. And so like you just know, like there's not a question. This is something that is a dead end and it's done. And you're okay with it because of that. That's why the joy is there in the recent past, because you've already been very clear on this. And the as the Pisces season, as this is the third one I'm filming, like as all of the full moon, the lunar eclipse, the eclipses in general, the Mercury retrograde, many other factors, all of this major energetic, like basically like chaos, colliding energies, are heightening what it wasn't hidden, but it was. Okay, it's not something that you didn't know, because in the recent past you were already like, yeah, I'm done. Like I'm making plans and collaborating and moving forward, and I'm awakened to this. But like what I mean by all this energetic collision is that there's no going back to whatever it was, because you in the current energy are not reverting for the first time. You're not going back, and you're seeing even more how this is and was not good for you, and how this person or thing is impulsive, overbearing, and has impossible expectations, and uses breadcrumbing in extreme manners. like like okay, so if somebody is a I'm saying it. If somebody is able to breadcrumb you in both innocent joy and also kind of like adult joy, what are you doing with that person? That's abuse. That's abuse. Leave that person. You're already aware of this. If this is going to resonate for you and you've already left in the recent past, you're just very like aware and almost disgusted by how much you allowed to happen for a long period of time. Likely, if this is resonating for you, this was like a long-term type of a connection. In the future, I do like that you do have the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is in, of course, upright, not reversed. So she does represent her natural energy of courage, determination, joy, and passion. She seconds the Sun's energy of joy. She's the Queen of Fire. So she is almost focusing on in the future. This is you, okay? This is you focusing on, okay, well, what creates emotional stability for me after everything that's been hidden about how I can just fill my own cup instead of consistently being on a weird hamster wheel where I'm always trying to fulfill someone else's cup, and they have impossible expectations, so you can never make them happy. So it's just like it never happens. And then if you are constantly doing that instead of at least taking breaks to take care of yourself, like you're burnt out, you're stressed, you haven't even been able to have pleasure in so long that you're just like it's not a question for you. In the future, I don't care what is hidden. I'm focused in a passionate, courageous, and joyous way on finding emotional stability and true I know the 10 of Cups is not here, but the 9 of Cups it is satisfaction. It's emotional stability and luxury because of that. It's feeling like you have everything that you could possibly need so that you're emotionally content. And it's something that you've not, if this is, again, this is a message that resonates for you. This is something you've probably not had for a while, like because of a toxic connection. You've just not been allowed or able, if it was self-inflicted, to do your do what you needed for your cup to be filled, do what you need for self-care, not necessarily like beauty things, but like mental and emotional, especially emotional, like things that give you emotional well-being have been almost, I am saying it, like they've been almost taken away from you as a punishment by a person or a thing, a manipulation game of some sort that you did take part in, but you no longer wish to take part in, and you are now focused on, well, now that I have time to pour into myself, what makes me happy? And you're focused on any type of thing that could be hidden about that, and how to focus on finding what you really what you need to make you whole. I know that card's not here. Well, let's pull your clarification card before I say that. Oh no, you did get the 8 of Cups. Nope. So you're the only group, air signs, we did not get the Ace of Wands. We didn't, but that's okay. So that doesn't actually apply. We're going to focus instead on so the moon is clarified by the 8 of Cups. So it's like it's disillusionment in terms of emotion. There's no question whatsoever about leaving this behind anymore. You're walking away. There's not even a question in your brain anymore of, excuse me, regardless of what you had with this person or thing or people or group, you do not want to work or coexist or build or relationship or whatever with this thing anymore, because it's just not a question. Like, you're not allowed to even take care of yourself because you're always on a hamster wheel with whatever this is. So you're recognizing that due to whatever it is, having impossible expectations and also being overbearing and controlling and impulsive, like a reverse fire sign, very much. If you've been dating someone that's a fire sign, they're in the reverse. They're impulsive. They don't, instead of leading, instead of being a leader who problem solves, they throw tantrums and run away from problems. They start being impulsive and overbearing and controlling when they perceive problems, being there instead of leading you and overcoming challenges by helping. And it's just a different energy. So you might recognize that in someone and see how you're not able to heal them. There isn't a question. You can't. The disillusionment's there, the judgment card's there. You're just awakened to this person being whatever you perceive as just a negative entity, even if it's the devil. I don't actually recommend that you see people that way, but like, you see this person as, like, there's nothing hidden about it. They are selfish, they are controlling, they are this, they are that. You know this. So at that point, there's also a lot of other negative things with that. They're angry, they're impulsive, they're reckless, they're jealous, they're insecure. They don't delegate tasks, they put them off, they create the opposite of like action, which is just, it's hard. And when somebody does that, like, all the time about literally everything, then you never get to, like, take care of yourself. You never get to focus on, like, literally ever. They're always coming to you with problems and issues and this and that. And like, a fire sign in reverse is going to complain about literally everything instead of overcoming it or leading people. They're going to create a spiral, if that makes sense. Air signs is our read. I didn't mean to go off on about fire signs, but like, if you're dealing with one, that's there. And I mean, let's get real. Air and fire go together. Not necessarily forever, but they definitely dance a lot. So if this is your situation, comment below. If you have just realized this about a fire sign, comment below. If you have just realized that you have to overcome a situation because of, like, just there's no way that it'll work or whatever, comment. I don't care. I like to chatter with my viewers, so if you would like to do that, do so. I hope you liked the comment, or I hope you liked the content. I'm sorry, you can tell I'm starting to get tired. And I really do need to actually get to sleep and get some more stuff done. I hope you guys liked the content. I hope you have a beautiful season. I'll see you in the next read.